Sports fans are gearing up at Interstate Sports, your home for officially licensed fan gear. We have jerseys, custom frames, team signs, draft tumblers, and more. For every sports fan's needs, visit interstatesportsgifts.com.
Welcome to Coach Hayes Football Live. He can talk about anything from high school to the pros. This guy knows the game, so you better not be half-stepping.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is going to agree with me before they agree with you.
Strap in, because Coach Hayes is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain. Go ahead and right here, right now.
Subscribe now and check out CoachHayesFootball.com.
What's up, everybody? Coach still a little bit under the weather, man. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. As you can see, it's going nuts over here. I don't know if it's doing every dono we've ever had. I have no idea, but let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. I need a thumbs up real quick from LMV or somebody. Come on, somebody. All right, LMV. All right, so you guys can hear me. It's doing I don't know what this is. People have donated, yes, but it's going nuts right now. So y'all forgive that part. Go ahead and make it happen. But anyway, excuse me, still a little bit under the weather. Been fighting this thing for the longest. Okay. Hey, dog, computers, dog, gift and a curse. But anyway, let's talk a little Colorado Buffaloes. I'm going to start this off with Free My Dog Cavassier Smoke. That's right. We got the Free Cavassier Smoke t-shirt right here. Hopefully we can see this man run the ball tonight and make it happen, man, for the Colorado Buffaloes that come on tonight, 10:30 Eastern. I don't know why the super chat. I don't know why it's going nuts like this, dog. I wish we was making this kind of money, but anyway, we making it happen. Like I say, 67 people in the building. I appreciate it. Still a little bit under the weather. You guys know I've been fighting this cold and making it happen. But anyway, I'm going to open the phone lines here, and you guys can start going through the queue. Start building the queue, excuse me. And we'll definitely talk about it. All this junk just been computerized nuts so far. But this is not working. That's not working. So let's go see if we can pop a phone line up on here. Bro, this is crazy right here. Anyway, somebody said clean my cookies out, reboot. Man, I done rebooted this computer 35,000 times, man. But anyway, real big shout out to our sponsor from interstatesportsgifts.com for all of your sports memorabilia needs. Go check him out, interstatesportsgifts.com. Anything you're looking for, if it's not on the website, give him a phone call right there. All the information is right on the website. 912 is the area code in Georgia. Has fast shipping. If you don't see it, give him a call. His name is Trevor. He owns it. Owner, operator, and everything else, man. So make sure you check him out. And let's get into this thing again. Free Cavassier Smoke. Hashtag free Coach Hayes computer, man. Anyway, wow. All I can say is a lot is going on right now. Hopefully that stuff is done. Excuse me. Somebody said, am I going to get in the mix for the SWAC jobs? Who's SWAC? I'm MEAC. Huh? I ain't even MEAC no more. I don't even know what we are. Colonial something. What is Hampton? Colonial didn't change it so much. But anyway, yeah, big appreciation. I know I'm a little all over the place. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm a little sick. This kind of messed me up. But anyway, big shout out to some of the members in the building. If you see the names in green, that means they are members. Shout out to LNV in the building. Omega Red, appreciate you, man. As always, you be riding with me all the time. Derek White, appreciate it. Go through some of these memberships. We got memberships too. I'm not gonna go through that. We got coffee, all that stuff is in the description. Shad is in the building. Lucius Tate, what's up with you, man? You be hollering at us. Also, I gotta give a big shout out to Jungle Brother. He a big Colorado Buff fan, but he joined the membership last time. So shout out to Jungle Brother, man. And the Lexus. If Smoke was good, he wouldn't have lost the starter spot at Kentucky. I'm okay with that, Lexus. I am okay with that. But I still think he should have an opportunity to play on this team. If this was Kentucky, I might say, hey, I'm with you 1,000%. I'm not saying you're rebutting what I'm saying. But bro, I mean, why not? That's all I'm saying. Free my dog Smoke. Free my dog Smoke. So anyway, that's what it is. Anyway, let me go and get into this deal. I'm trying to get this thing. It's not working. I don't know. We're gonna do a post game too as well. I'm trying to get the phone number to pop up on the screen. But that's not working. Hold on. Golly, it's bad business right now. You know, Coach tripping. I don't like this kind of stuff. I don't like this kind of stuff. All right, had to reset that too. This is terrible. I apologize, y'all. Y'all know I'm a perfectionist. I get to start tripping with this kind of stuff. All right, they go to phone number 862-799-9956. Start loading up the queue as I talk about these Buffaloes a little bit and the Washington State Cougars. Right now, currently, the line is Colorado's favorite. No, I'm sorry. Colorado is underdog by 4. I apologize. All right, underdog by 4 right now in this deal. And let me see, it opened up at 4.5, and now it's down to 4. I personally think that Colorado will win this football game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I do think, I do believe wholeheartedly that this will be a lot of scoring, and it may come down within that 7-point window, maybe a last-second field goal, kind of like Arizona, the game. If you look at besides Nebraska, the 4 games that Colorado has won, have all been under a touchdown. Arizona State was a last-second field goal. Colorado State was double overtime. TCU was to a field goal, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure I'm right. TCU was down to a field goal. Hold on, let me pull this up. Poor little computer is tired. Yes, they were down to a field goal, 45-42. Nebraska was their only clear win, and I do believe that was primarily due to the fact of Jeff Sims' play. He was god-awful. Jeff Sims was terrible right now, and their defense put up 7 sacks against Colorado, but their offense did nothing. And Shador and team had a chance to really make that happen. Colorado State, of course, was overtime. Oregon was a blowout. USC, they lost by 7. I still think it was a difference in score, but that's neither here nor there. Arizona State, last-second field goal. Stanford comes back into overtime to beat them. UCLA, of course, won. Oregon State, they lost. And then Arizona was 3. So the games that they won literally either in overtime or by field goal. And so I really think in my heart of hearts, this game will be the same. Now, why do I think that? I think that because, excuse me, I'm sorry. I think that because they're so similar. They are very similar. Very similar. If you look at this team right here, Colorado scores 30 points a game. Washington State scores 29. Passing yards, 273 to 318. Rushing yards, 69 for Colorado, 79 for Washington. Time of possession, I've always talked about, that's one of those hidden stats. Time of possession for Colorado is 27 minutes, 36 seconds. Time of possession for Wazoo, as they call it, is 28 minutes, 33 seconds. So literally a minute differential right there. And then the plays are 73 plays per game to 68 plays. I mean, it is a very, very close game. Very, very close game. Identical. I do think Colorado's defense play has been playing better, but they still give up a lot. Somebody said, did you watch that shirt? No, I'm leaving it stank. I'm leaving the shirt stank on here because I want it to be, listen, I want them to know how stank Cavassier Smoke going to play. And I tweeted out Coach Prime. Let that boy play, man. Yeah, we can have a champagne room tonight. If y'all want to do it, put a thumbs up for the members. If y'all want to do a champagne room tonight for this game, You're more than welcome. We can do it. Not a problem whatsoever. All right. But anyway, I want to finish this part because I'm all over the place and I know it. And I apologize, guys. But let me go back to this. Colorado, I think, offensive line-wise, is not on the same level as Washington State. However, Washington State's defensive line doesn't seem to create that much pressure. All right. And they don't seem to be all over. So with that being said, Shador has added an element to his game. As you saw it last week, I think he had 3 sacks or whatever, but had 29 yards rushing. Okay, that means that he's not there. Boom, he's getting up out of there. All right. And that's a piece that he wasn't doing early in the game. There was a lot of speculation about him trying to make sure he kept his percentage rating and all of that kind of stuff. Well, guess what? His percentage rating is down to 69% now, if I'm not mistaken. I usually have all this stuff up and ready, man, but it ain't happening tonight, baby. Right now, yes, his completion percentage, he's 292 for 420, 69.5% completion rating. Remember, when he first started, those first 3 games, it was like 79%, maybe 80%, somewhere in there. So now that he's getting rid of the football and throwing the football and all of that stuff and throwing it away, you see those numbers have dropped tremendously. And so that's where he is. I think Washington State is right behind him, very close in the amount of attempts. With Cam Ward, I think they have like 408, 410, somewhere in there. So very close in attempts, all right? Very close in attempts when it comes to that. But my goodness, if you look at the rushing yards, he's carried the ball 106 times for negative 51 yards. Negative 51 yards in the rushing piece. Then I'm looking at Jackson State when he first got there, 103 carries for negative 17. But his second year at Jackson State, 85 times for 173 yards. I'm just putting some numbers out there for you guys. Lexus, I see you in the building. I'm going to get to you here in 1 second. My ears all clogged up. If I'm screaming in the mic, let me know. I apologize. But let me know right here if y'all want a champagne room or not. Let me know. We could definitely make that happen tonight. We can make that view happen. So, yeah, we could definitely get a champagne room. For that, for those that don't know, for all the members, you get a chance to come in. We watch the game together. We can make that happen. And I'll put the link in the community tab for you. All right. All right, let me get myself together. Ray in the building. How you doing, Ray? Jen, I told you, come on over to the dark side, Jen. I love me some Chico, but it's hashtag Team Hayes tonight. Excited to watch the game. Nah, y'all go check out my man Chico. He do good stuff, man. Y'all go check him out. All right, let me get these donos in here. One of my favorite ladies, Marie S. in the building. She says, I hope you feel better soon, Coach. Let's go Buffs. I appreciate that, Marie. I really do. I really do. Thank you. I've been fighting this and making it happen. But I'm also being for the post game. It's going to be about 2:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard. But Coach here for it. Also, Miss Diva 1 for the $20. Thank you. Hey, Coach, had to show you some HBCU love. Hey, man, I'm right here in the middle of the Classic. All right? The Florida Classic is going on right now. Bethune-Cookman will be taking on Florida A&M tomorrow. So we right here. The city is alive, even though it's been raining all day for the past pretty much 4 days. It's been bad. But, yeah, we right here. We having a big Classic showdown for HBCU love. Let me see here. She got all these emojis. In the something and as usual. Oh, Lord, it's like Classic concentration. I don't know. In the tree computer book eyes and here tree as usual. I don't know what that means. Hopefully, we can win at least our last game of the season. I graduated in 4 weeks, Coach. Drumline mom for mom, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff mom, HBCU. If you graduated in 4 weeks, clap it up for it. That's awesome. Thank you again, Ms. Diva. I appreciate it. All right, let me put that up there on the screen. Okay. Thank you so much. I got to take this on my ear because my ears are clogged up. Let me see. Coach Hayes, is up to you. Even though you're sick, the CU games aren't as popular as the Hurricane games, though. They're not. We don't have as many CU members in the building. They still think Coach be hating. I don't be hating, man. That's all love. So, like I said, if you want to put it up, you're more than welcome. We can put it up. But if not, I understand. But I'll definitely be here for the post game as well. Thank you, there. Excuse me. Man, it's tough business right here. But guess what? Still got the cane juice. Just warmed it up. Coach ain't shaved. I'm looking crazy, boy. I'm coming, Lexus. Give me a second. I'm coming. All right. So I will say this. I do believe that Colorado wins this ball game. Like I said before, I think Shedeur will have an outstanding game. I believe, and hopefully we see more running. I'm going to say this. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to go ahead of the game and say, I hope that, and I know Shedeur and everybody talk about throwing the ball, but I hope that Colorado takes a page out of what I've been saying of how to beat Colorado. They need to do this to Washington State. Just follow me. Somebody said I've been saying that about 4 weeks. I don't know what I've been saying about 4 weeks. But anyway, stay out of the chat, Hayes. If Colorado establishes a run game, just a semblance of one, and you keep Ken Ward off the field, you steal a couple extra possessions, you can have a significant 14, win this game 14, 17 points. But if you go in there 3 and out, make some mistake, drop ball, sacks, blah, 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 get behind the sticks, it's going to be a long night. And I think Washington State is primed up for a nice running attack from Colorado. I think they're soft on the edges, and you can run on the edges. And Coach Prime mentioned this in his post game. We got a 165-pound running back in Dylan Edwards trying to run it up the middle. He said that. I didn't say that. So, and I agree with him 100%. All right. You got some of these bigger backs. You saw Wilkerson out there. You saw Hankerson out there. Let those guys eat tonight. Let my dog Cavassier Smoke eat. Free Cavassier Smoke. Oh, free him, baby. Free him. I need to lean back in the chair so y'all can see it. Y'all can see it a little bit. Free my dog. Free Cavassier Smoke in the building. Come on, man. This dude is a 6-year senior with 2 carries for -2 yards. Come on, dog. This is his last 2 games in college, coach. From coach to coach, player to player, homie to homie. Let Cavassier blow. Let him do it. Let him do his thing. Don't hate. You've been saying that they're going to win 4 or 5 weeks. Win 4 or 5 weeks. I don't know what you mean. My preseason prediction was 6-6. So hopefully they can do it. And I'm be honest with you, I need them to go 6-6. I need them to go to a bowl game. Now, ain't no red shirt and Cavassier Smoke, dog. Them days done. You talking about Alton McCaskill. He got red shirt. All right? Excuse me. This is a true statement. You've been saying they gonna win, WIN, every game for the past 4 weeks. People hate the truth. All right, Courtney Miller, I appreciate it. I can't keep up, though. I'm lost. Where Law Dog at? Law Dog. Come on, dog. We have each other back, but you don't ever call in. I need you to call in, Law Dog. I need you to talk to me, man. Let's go and get these phone lines open. We ain't going to be alone for the pregame, but the postgame, we're going to let it ride. We start off with my girl, Lexus, in the building. Holla at me, Lexus. Let me know if you guys can hear everything, too. Hey, Lexus.
Hey, Coach Hayes. How you doing?
I'm a little under the weather, but I'm fighting a good fight. Talk to me.
Yeah, they said something about you not feeling good. I said, what he been doing, he ain't got no business doing that I don't know anything about.
Out there making bad decisions.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Bad
ma'am.
decisions? is over. That's what you're saying.
No, not at all. Not at
Yes,
all.
it is.
Not at all. Matter of fact, if it's like that, you gonna bring me my suit? What my suit at? You supposed to bring my suit. Now you over there
My
giggling.
nurse's uniform is not available right now, honey. I'm sorry. Because you've been cheating on me. But listen, seriously. Do you really think?
I'm sorry.
Do
Go ahead.
you really think that Colorado can win these last two games, seriously though, and get in a bowl game? I'm pulling for it. You know I am. But what you think?
Well, I do believe they can win this game. I don't know
Okay.
about Utah, but I do believe they can win this game. And I believe if they win this game in right fashion, I think, and again, Utah is not the same. Cam Rising is not there. I mean, that was a starting quarterback from last year, but the other quarterback has done well. But they've lost some games, right? But I think if they win this game in a convincing fashion on the road, they can that can maybe catapult them into a game next week. But I do know next week Utah will be tougher. But can they win Washington State? I do believe that they can win this game tonight. I believe that with my heart. Yes. Now, can they win Utah? I don't know. But I definitely believe they can win tonight.
And they have to go to Utah, correct?
That is correct. No more home games for them. That is correct.
Okay, that's right. I forgot that last home game was it for them for this season.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a little saddened. I wasn't on no bandwagon of them going undefeated and all that foolishness that I was hearing at the beginning of the season. I wasn't that silly. However, of course, obviously, I was hoping for a better season for them and at least a little bit easier trip to some bowl game or somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was my hope. Because it is their first season, and I don't care how good of players that you have, you got to get them to jail, you got to get all that stuff. You know better than I do as a coach.
Sure.
You got to have all that stuff clicking to expect to win games. It ain't easy to get out there on a football field and just win games. It really isn't, which is why I know they're our biggest thorn in our side as a UGA fan, but which is why I do have so much respect for Alabama for doing that year after year after year after year, just their body of work, because it ain't easy. It just ain't. And, you have to respect that a team that can do it with some consistency, even if you're not a fan.
Correct.
So I feel a little bad. I'm feeling Coach Prime. I know he's a winner, that just by nature, that boy was born a winner. So I know he ain't feeling good right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping like they can some kind of find a way to win this game and then maybe have some good momentum, to your point, going to Utah. And at least get to a bowl game, because it'll be an interesting one, whichever one they go to.
I hope they play Miami. I will listen. I hope they can play Miami. I do. I think it'll be great. I'm a Miami fan, of course. Everybody knows that, but that would be
right.
great. That would be great. I mean, I don't think they will put Miami and Colorado up in a bowl together. I just don't believe that. But I wish they would. That would be awesome.
Well, if they did that, you would have to do that game live. You just have to open that one up. We shouldn't have to go to no champagne room or nowhere else. You just open it up.
Well, I'm gonna have to go to the champagne room because certain be happening. But you're right. No,
you doing something you got no business. You doing something you got no business. That's why
Lexus
in that champagne room.
Lexus.
I know what it is.
What goes in this house stays in this house, Lexus.
You trying to act like you grown. Now you ain't grown yet. I'm gonna let you know when you get grown. But right now you need to stop trying to do grown folks stuff, and you ain't grown. So
I got a question, Lexus. When you first called in, you say you're not a fan. You a fan of Coach Hayes now?
No, I'm not a fan.
Almost.
I like you better than Chico. You gonna have to accept that. I like you better than Chico. How about that? I don't watch Chico unless he on there with you. How about that?
Oh man,
you have to take that now because I'm not a fan. It's tough. It's tough to be a fan of me. It's tough to get fan out of me. So Coach Prime is one blessed man because it's tough to get fan.
All right,
that's a tough one for me.
I gotta take Coach Prime out. Then he around here stealing them all. I gotta take him out. I ain't playing with him.
But I think you want.
Got me up here. You got me up here coughing. Let me stop messing with you, Lexus,
all right,
before I get in some real trouble.
Catch you next. I just want to call speak to you. Seriously, I hope you feel better now. Take care of yourself for real.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Bye now.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, that was Lexus. She in the building. All right, here we go. We going on, man. Alex, all the way from Mexico. We the international, baby.
Hey,
Alex, talk to me.
Coach,
What's
how
up
you
with you,
doing?
man? I'm good. How are you?
That's a nice lady. She's not part of the Colorado Cold, is she?
No. Lexus is no. She's a Coach Hayes
Very
fan.
nice, very nice lady.
Yes.
Coach, the other night, man, I tried to go through my phone and slap that damn dude that kept getting on you in Chico, but I mean, he just kept whining. And now I know what that woke youth is in America now, man. What's going on? I felt like going through the phone and slapping him. He was talking, telling you that he didn't want to watch your show because all the time you talk bad about the Colorado and you were a Canes fan. I think his name was Mark or something like that.
Right here, Rob from Texas. I even got a sign for him. That's Rob from Texas. He'll call in tonight. He said so to your point, Alex. I even got a sign for him. So to your point, I asked him a question that I always ask because he said we were hating. And I asked him, like I've asked everybody, what have I said tonight or any other night that makes me a hater? And he said he was going to go do something because he couldn't tell me anything that I've said in particular. So he said he was going to go back and go through all the footage and film, and he was going to give me a list of all the hating things I said. So I'm waiting for him to call in tonight. But anyway.
Another thing, Coach, I don't know if you remember us talking. I can't hear you when you're. Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Remember, we talked about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I said that probably our best athlete in our Canes team was Chikori. No doubt about it, you know. And I was hoping that they would put him on some packages.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question to you is, and I know we're just Colorado, some people might get pissed off, and I apologize. Don't you think that Coach would lose his players and his assistant coaches? You got Jason Taylor, you got Beard, you got all those guys that are professional coaches, that are tremendous coaches. Don't you think that would put the best quarterback on the field? That's just a question I have.
Only thing I can say, Alex, to that on the real quick, I would hope so, bro. That's all I can say. I don't know. I can't answer. Like, we're all just like head scratching here, like why? But again, we're not behind those closed doors. Everything we say is speculation, and that's where I can leave it because I don't know, bro. I have no clue why, Alex. Not one.
He is one hell of an athlete. I would love to see him play. I really would.
I would.
I think my that game plan at FSU, I would have rather played TVD and lose by 4 touchdowns because I think he would have given us the best chance to win. I really do. You can't do that. I mean, that reminds me of Jimmy Johnson 15, 20 years ago when he had Dan Marino as a quarterback. He'd run it up the middle 2-3 times and never give the ball to Marino. I mean, I don't understand that game plan, Coach. I really don't.
Yeah. I don't know, Alex. Like I said, I have no clue. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm tired of beating my head against the wall. I got a headache. So I have no clue, Alex. But man, I appreciate it, man. Let me go ahead and knock this out so I can try to take some medicine.
The Canes game. Hopefully we can win.
Yeah, we're gonna do the pregame for the Canes at 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Eastern.
All right,
they kick off noon.
I'll be on here like okay.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it. Well, hey, nothing like a hurricane come take over. That's what I'm talking about. I know some of Cane fans be mad. Why you doing the Colorado show? Well, first of all, it's business 101. Second is Coach Hayes football. So you understand that. We're going to start doing some more stuff around here too because Coach love talking about all type of football. So I appreciate that, Alex. Much love to you, brother. 3338 coming to you. Call and talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from. 3338 going once.
Oh, you trying to run away from it, huh?
Nah, who is this?
You trying to run away from it, huh, Coach?
Nah, that sounds dangerous. Who is this? I don't know who this is.
This TB, man.
Oh, TB. I need that. I need that TB. I thought this was what this was. TB.
Man, now this ain't loud, dog. But
No.
TB, man.
$ Coach Hayes football. Let me get that.
Hey, listen to me, man. Colorado sorry now. I say that. We sorry. But we gonna get these last 2 games.
Okay.
You understand me?
I hear you.
And guess what? You owe me. You gonna owe me.
That's
$sign RAKKAY.
No problem. I got you, dog.
You gonna owe me.
I got you.
Just remember.
Yes, sir. I'm listening. Oh, he done hung up. I got a minute 30. That's my man TB. Me and TB put a small donation to the foundations of their choice. And I wish you would have called in so you could talk about it a little bit. Well, stayed on the line and talk about it a little bit. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Call me a hater or not, but what you can't call me is broke. I'm 100% winner on all my bets. I'm sorry. All my donations, challenges when it comes to Colorado. I'm 100%. Call me what you want. Just don't call me broke. Put that on the back of a bus. Put that on a bus bench. All right, 3736 coming to you. Call or talk to it.
Coach, you know who it is? Baby?
Oh, Lord, this sounds like Law Dog.
Yes, sir. It's the VP in the building.
What's up with you, bro?
It's the VP. I can't call it, cuz I heard you, man, letting the congregation know how you been putting it down. I like to say I've been doing the same thing on my side of the street.
I agree with you, man. And it's time for the Power Twins to unite, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I'm trying to say, man, it's about that time.
Listen, it's time for the Power Twin. Like, remember Captain Planet? With your powers combined. Oh, yeah. I am Captain Planet. With our powers combined, dog, what could we be called, dog? What could we be called?
Man, what could we be called, man? Miami boys.
All right, I like it. I like
Miami boy.
So talk to me, man. What's your thoughts about this game here, Law Dog? People don't know Law Dog. He be on my man, shout out to my man Rod the Man Media. He be on this stuff. He be on not Chico. He be on Rawhide.
Oh yeah, hold up. Since you mentioned Chico, since you mentioned them, I like to nominate him as the leader.
Leader of what?
Of the court, man. He's the leader. He's the leader. I like to officially nominate that boy for the leader of
the Colorado Colt.
He's terrible, man. Yeah, man. He can't. And he got a responsibility to do, man, when he come up down that show, Coach. And your man don't get it done. Coach.
Well, it's a debate show. He gonna hold. Listen, one thing I say about Chico, he holds his side of the toes his side of the line, right? And if that's what he believes, I'll give him a pass. I give him body blows every week. Bro, my knuckles are sore. I done burnt all the skin off my knuckles, dog, for these body blows I be giving him. I be working the ribs out.
As you absolutely should. But Chico cool, bro.
That's my dog. He
bought in. I don't know what it is. He still can't see it. He still think the boys going undefeated.
No, listen, I'll say this. One thing I say about it. One thing I appreciate about, I'm gonna be very honest. One thing I do appreciate about the chemistry that we have. None of us get butthurt about what we say to each other, right? And that's a good thing when you have a show. Because a lot of people, you can't do a show like we have because one person get in their feeling. You said what you say, you try. Yeah, we don't take it personal. It's all sport related. It's nothing like, man, he tried me, and that's what I can appreciate out of it. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that we talked about prior to the show was, look, dog, we ain't gonna talk about each other, mama.
I do respect him, but his takes though. It ain't about the man. It's about what he say as far as his sports talk. And I'm like, bro, I know you friends with the family, but tell the truth, bro, please. Because these people be believing in that, coach, and these folks ain't watching no football. For real.
Hey, dog.
That's
listen,
in my opinion, though, bro.
But I'll say this to you, Law Dog. It's like anything else in life, right? You can listen to anybody, but the most important thing you must do, I don't care if it's football, math, algebra, chemistry, poetry, you got to go research it for yourself.
Yeah.
You can't take the teaching. You can't take the teachings of one man. Right? Hold on. You can't take the teachings of one man Hold on, look, Law. You can't take the teachings of one man. In the words of Diamond from the Players Club, don't trust nobody information but your own. Shout out to Diamond from Players Club. But anyway, go ahead.
Most definitely. Shout out to her. Hey, listen, that's why I tell you, you got to stand on business. That's my number one thing when you step into the panel of any sports forum or a channel. You have to stand on business. You can't come out there with an opinion and nothing to back it up. If you can stand on it, then your opinion, that's just what you feel. But if you just saying, if your reply to me is, I'm hating, come on, what are we doing?
I agree.
So that's where I come from with it. Because, I'm like many of you over there on my side of the street.
Yeah,
real bad.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. One thing I like about you, Lord, dog, you get in that corner, and you get to swinging. Don't nobody get behind you. Anybody show up, you be trying to give it to him. You be giving it to him. I like it.
Yeah, 1 verse 50, coach. That's the motto. 1 verse 50.
That's it. But guess what? If we unite as the power twins, you don't have to stay in the corner. We go back to back in that thing and just start spinning like the Matrix and start just giving it to them.
I'm telling you, that's easy. You know the hard part? Getting Miami to come with us, coach. Miami don't want to do it for us. I'm sick of it.
Hey, we be trying, dog.
Man, I'm sick of it, man.
Hey, can I tell you something? I'll tell you something real quick because I got this time running. Let me tell you something real quick, Law. Yesterday, I turned on the television. Guess what I see? I see a god-awful performance by Boston College, and they got the same record as us.
Yeah. Them boys lost to like a D2 team this year, coach. Chances is they might have beat us too. If we used to ever catch them, they might beat us. Just because.
And they gave Florida State a run for their money, man. But,
Man. Yeah, but listen, we've been beating them up bad. I take the victory over the Colorados. I made a lot of money off them boys. I actually, because you said you're doing about 100, I'm right at probably about 90%. I lost one. I took Colorado over USC, man, trying to be friendly,
Law dog, hold your chin out. What in the world wrong with you, man?
Coach. I'm sorry. It hurt.
Why would you do that?
Coach, you had to be like that, Coach.
Why would you do that, Law dog?
It's a different game over there, Coach. I gotta do everything wrong sometimes, Coach.
Nah, no, hey, no pandering, Law dog.
All right, Coach.
All right. We can't be power twins if you're going against the grain, dog.
No, I'm standing on business, Coach. That was one time. I get ain't nothing in the world 100%, Coach. 99.
I am. 99. I'm 100 when it comes to these Colorado bets, dog.
That's why you the president. That's why you the president. I'm the vice. I'm the backup.
I'm not only a client, I'm also the president. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
You got me coughing over here. All right, well, I appreciate it, man. Let me get these calls in.
All right,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, that's Law Dog. Y'all will see him over there. I think he got a little puppy on the screen. I don't know. He told me he's an old lineman. He got a little old 3-pound dog on his thing, man. We got to get him a bigger dog. Got a little chihuahua, a little ankle bite on his icon up there. We got to get him something different. Excuse me. 7242 coming to you. 7242 coming to you. Call or talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Israel. Hey, Coach Hayes, I love your show. Hey, I'm
Israel.
Just tell you, I got a couple of friends, close friends of mine that's on the staff at CU.
Okay.
And you guys were talking about that dude. What's his name? I forgot. I just forgot. It slipped my mind. Who comes on your Chico?
Uh-huh.
Do you know? He told me, close friend, college buddies on the staff. I can't tell you who. They laugh at Chico. They watch the show and laugh. Because Coach Prime, the whole thing behind closed doors, is hype. I'll give you an example. He threw Sean, I keep forgetting his name though, the offensive coordinator under the bus. And to justify it, the next week he didn't run. This is all about Shadour's stats. He didn't run. So because he already knew that the media and the fanboys would say, oh, it's only been 1 week. So, he didn't have a game plan, the new coordinator. So the following week, just like a pimp, I'm going to give him a few extra runs to make it look like it was Sean Lewis's fault. They're going to lose the next 2 games. They'll run it a little bit more today to make it between 11 and 17 runs. That's it. And then next week they'll lose against whoever they play, Utah. But it's all hype. Sean Lewis got thrown under the bus. And I tell right now, any of the CU players listening to this, you want to make $1 million? Write a tell-all book if you don't go to the NFL on what's happening behind closed doors at CU. It's all hype. And I'll even prove my point, how they laughed at Chico. My boy recorded it on his cell phone. At the end of the season, I'm going to send him that video of just the staff laughing at him because they call him a fanboy. So all these guys, it's nothing but hype. Coach, the team is about 3 of his sons, Shiloh, Shadur, and his adopted son. What's the guy who plays
Travis
both ways?
Hunter.
Travis.
Yeah.
That's it. Take care of yourself, Coach Hayes. Peace out.
All the way from Israel, man. I appreciate it, brother. Call up. Be safe.
Take care.
Be
Peace
safe
out.
over there.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Hey. All I can say is
shots fired! Shots fired!
well, that right there hurt, boy. Dang. God, I don't got nothing to say. I'm gonna push on. I hope not, man. I hope not. Horace Hardy, real quick. But you making money off Colorado Coach Prime. Damn right. And so is ESPN, and so is Fox, and so is FS1, and so is everybody else. So I don't know what you're talking about. And Horace Hardy, you should get you a piece too, my man. The pie is real big. Come and get you a slice. But I would love for you to call in so we could talk about it. I would love you to call in so we could talk about it. Dang, boy. Y'all, hey, I ain't catch his name. I ain't catch his name from Israel, but golly. Y'all tough, boy. Say they laughing at me. Come on, y'all can't laugh at my dog now. 3187. Call or talk to us. Give us your name where you calling from.
Yo, what it do, Coach? It's Clark from North Carolina.
Clark, what's up with you, baby? Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on this game coming up here in about an hour and 10 minutes?
I got a W.
Okay.
See you.
All right.
I think Colorado's the more talented team. The better athletes. What is it? Washington State's O-line. They'll probably be the weakest O-line we faced.
I agree.
We faced this year. The defensive line probably be the weakest defensive line we faced this year as well. I think they got them by 21. Honestly,
by 21 points
Stanford
tonight. Okay.
Yeah, Stanford held them to 7 points. I think they went through a similar thing that we went through after our Stanford loss, but I think their decline started a little bit earlier in the season, to where that they confidence, that O-line's confidence is beat similar to how ours was, and they, you only put up 7 points against Stanford. That's really bad. Even though we lost to Stanford, like we put up 43 points. 43 points. So
yeah,
got us with a victory, 21 points. I think Cam is a really good quarterback. LPS product. Him and Shador's QB coach. I think he got a hand size problem. That sounds crazy, Coach.
Who has a ham size? It's hard to hear you, dog. You must have us on Bluetooth or something. It's hard to hear, guy. Or speakerphone or something.
Yeah, I'm on my way to work. I'm in the car. My fault, but
yeah.
I said I think Cam got a hand size problem. He turns the ball over through fumbling.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Fumbling a whole lot.
Yeah, believe it or not, that's a real thing when it comes to quarterbacks. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's big in the combine, the hand size or whatnot, and I think he's a pro quarterback. I think he's a backup pro quarterback. I think you put him in another year. transfers to like a Oregon, you put him with that type of like Bo Nix type situation with him. I think he's that type of talented type of quarterback. But yeah, that's it. My time's up.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Clark, I appreciate it as always, man. You've consistent, man. You always call in with great takes, and I appreciate it, man. Going to have you a good night at work, man. And like I said, if you just going into work, then you'll be up for the post game, man.
Hey.
Make sure you call back in.
Yeah. I'm gonna be back post game. All right, coach.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate that, man. That's my man Clark. All right. Hey, Yo Creo, I believe. Coach Hayes need to take a bathe. Huh? And change skirts. Maybe shirts. He has been wearing the same shirt for a couple of streams. Well, I wore it Tuesday, and I'm wearing it today, Friday. It's okay. Now, here's what's funny about it. See, this is what I love about people like you guys. You know who you guys are, right? You know who you guys are. These members, people like Yo Creo. Now, Yo Creo just says, this stream is full of negativity and trying to promote Colorado Buffs in a bad light. But in the same breath, I have on a shirt that's trying to promote a young man on the team, and you want to try to hurt my feelings. Come on, Yo Creo. I need you to call in. Phone number right there, 862-799-9956. I think it's time for you to get some of these body blows. It's time for you to get some of these body blows. It's time for an intervention. As sick as I am, I'm feeling better. I'm still going through, but I'm feeling better. I'm on the backside of this deal. But I'm willing to give you some body blows tonight. Don't Twitter me to death. Don't type me in all caps. Let's get on the phone and let's talk about it. Because for the past few streams, Yo Creo, you've been popping them gums and you've been keyboard killing me. Well, guess what? Guess what, yo? It's time to talk it out. See, this is what I like. You the same one come on here doing all that. Pow. Let's talk it out. Let's see if you can articulate your point instead of typing. 4816 coming to you next. Call or talk to us. 4816 coming to you next.
Hey, Coach Hayes, how you doing?
I'm good. Who am I talking with?
This Big J, the Ohio player.
Oh, Ohio player. What's up with you, baby? How you doing?
What's happening?
I'm good.
Just got a few things. As you said, and many have said before, nothing cures negativity but winning, and they need to win. Start by winning tonight. Also, I believe a 5-win Colorado team will get a bowl invite because it's all about attendance money with these bowls. So the Bahamas Bowl, I'm just throwing it out there. So don't be shocked. So I think people need to kind of counsel this notion of him going to Texas A&M because Coach Prime, and I'm a huge fan. He knows himself. He can't be bouncing around, from place to place because it will hurt recruiting. Like, okay, go to Texas A&M. In a couple of years, go to Alabama when Nick Saban retires. Okay, Dallas Cowboys next. Yes, he has a family already set, pretty much still in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, his mother that he loves dearly is 80 years old, over 80. And also he can build at Colorado. If he goes to places like Texas A&M or Alabama or even the pros, the expectation of winning is going to be immediate. It's high stakes immediately. And like I said, flash but no substance is not going to work with them good old boys, as you know, probably know yourself. So what I said, I think he already said coaches are hating on him as it is. That Missouri coach, I'm hearing on other platforms that he's trying to steal players or stole players or whatever. They're going to do that. They do fear him behind closed doors. Some experts say publicly they fear him.
Mm-hmm.
And also, last but not least, Shedeur Sanders by Mel Kiper, a college, draft expert who's been doing it for nearly 40 years, says Shedeur is a top 5 pick, no worse than a top 10 pick. So if that's the case, Shedeur maybe, would think hard and consider going to the pros after this year. Who knows? I hope he comes back, but that's his decision, and that's a big decision on him if that is accurate. And nothing cures negativity but winning. And as long as they win, they will be all right. And nobody knows that more than Coach Prime. That's pretty much what I got to say on everything.
Yeah, I'll just say this in response to you. I do believe that he can. I believe that Shedeur Sanders can play the quarterback position at a high level. I don't question that at all. When I see the kind of throws he makes, the velocity, the touch, all the different things that you need, and the understanding of the playbook. I saw one play. He's here, and people don't look as it was very subtle, but it was here. He turned to throw the check down, but he's already in the motion and knew where that guy was going to be. Like, that's the kind of stuff that. See, I think people underestimate the cerebral player that he is. The IQ, his FBI is high. And I think that gets overshadowed by the sacks and the this and the that and the Rolex and all of the antics, right? Which is not a bad thing,
right?
But that gets overshadowed. This kid can throw a football. Now, by no stretch of the imagination, I think he can play this game. Does he have things he needs to work on in his game? Sure he does. As all people do, even pros, right?
Right.
I think that his draft stock, I believe he would be a top 10 pick. I could go with that. I don't know if he'll be one or two quarterbacks coming out in this class. I don't know if you take him over a Penix or a Caleb. I don't know, just because of their body of work, in essence, right? However, I do think he would be top 10, maybe the third quarterback off the board, based on how many NFL guys may need one. May need one. But next year, he can do the same thing. And I don't believe that Coach Prime wants him to leave, because if he leaves now, here's the real question. If he leaves this year, Coach Prime is in dire straits for a quarterback.
I agree.
Because if he leaves this year, you don't have anybody that has played significant time on this team. The JUCO dude they brought in, I think the backup guy has only thrown one pass for like 4 yards. So
in the Nebraska game.
Yeah. So, brother, you talking about I don't think Shedeur is leaving. I don't think he's leaving.
Me either.
Yeah.
Me either.
But if he does,
it's out there.
He'll be fine. If he doesn't,
right,
he'll be fine. But yeah, Shedeur Sanders can play football. Now that I'll say. He can throw a football and throw it well.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say one thing. I was never a big Tom Brady fan, but if Tom Brady, admire him and watches every game and speaks highly of him, that does speak volumes. Even though I was never a big Brady fan, and other quarterbacks too. So, it's a wait and see type of proposition. And he's a grown man, and Coach Prime and him go talk, and Coach Prime has a lot of weight on his decision, unquote. So, they'll talk it out. They'll work it out amongst each other. So,
right.
But most likely I believe he's gonna stay. But like I said, I wouldn't be shocked.
I got you. Well, I appreciate your call, man. Thank you so much, brother, man. Great points.
Okay.
Ohio player in the building. Right. Hey, be easy on him out there, player. Don't hurt him.
All right. I'm going to try to.
All right. All right. He said, I'm going to try to. I love it. Yo Creo, I don't subscribe. Follow or call into the negativity. Coach Hayes is a lightweight, and I'm a heavyweight. Enough said. Well, you always showing up to this lightweight show. And you always got something to say, Yo Creo. So what does that make you? For some reason, this heavyweight that you call yourself, you always looking down at the little lightweight. You always in the show got something to say. Come on now. Come on. Sometimes teach the lightweight a lesson. Huh? I might be too big for my britches, as they say. Put me in my place. Let me know. I need that pressure, Yo Creo. See, I do trolls. I do them dirty. I don't care. Because you know what? Y'all think y'all get on here and talk greasy. Man, look here. Let's just have a conversation. Ain't gonna be no cursing, ain't gonna be no yelling. But if you such the heavyweight as you say, my brother, I'm just a phone call away, 862-799-9956. Matter of fact, if you DM me, I'll send you the link and you could come on the show right now. We could talk it out face to face. Well, I can't say man to man. Man to whatever you want to be. Got to be careful in 2023 because I don't want to assume that it's a guy, maybe a lady, maybe binary. I don't know, but I'm here for it. I want all the smoke.
Do you want smoke?
Yes.
We want all the smoke.
I want all of it, Yo Creo. Because you come on here all the time on this lightweight channel. You always got something to say. So let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Studio, you always been invited. Studio, you got your own intro. Don't act like that, Studio. I done sat up there and made your own intro, Studio. Don't be jealous, Studio. But you also talk reasonable. Sometimes I got to leave that for the people. There we go. Now that's what I want. All of my Hurricane fans, thanks for Kamani. He is a pride to see you. No problem. That's the best you got? You a heavyweight, and that's what you come up. That's your rebuttal. Man, I'm sick and I can work you over, boy. Better stop playing. Come up here and get some of this, man. Tighten you up a little bit. Huh? That's the best you got? Come on. I'm finna make me another shirt. It's gonna be called Free Yo Creo. Free Yo Creo. Come on, man. And I'm just playing. I don't want you in the house kicking the dog and then cussing your lady out. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, dog. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Anyway, let me get to my girl, Ray from Georgia. What's up, Ray?
Hey, Coach.
How you doing?
I don't have any smoke or anything, but I was wondering, and I hope you get the feeling better.
Thank you.
I was wondering if you can educate me on something.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm listening.
Okay. Back to this Polynesian players and so forth. And I didn't have a chance to Google until just now because I didn't think about it until just now. And I'm looking at like one or two videos. They're pretty big. So can you tell me about the Polynesian players? But I'm looking at some listing here because I pulled up the, I think it's Polynesian Bowl. Look like they're mainly in the Pac-12, Mountain West, and the Big Ten. And all of those are conferences I don't watch, so I didn't know anything about them. All I ever watch is the SEC. That's all I've ever watched.
Right.
I have never watched a USC game until Colorado played them.
Right.
So can you tell me about those players? And do you think what Chico was saying is the route to go instead of trying to find O linemen and D linemen in the South?
All right. So first I'll say this. I am far from an expert in the Polynesian culture and community. But what I will say, as the American Samoas and Pacific Islanders, it's a Pacific ethnicity, I would guess is the right way to say it. The Islanders, Hawaii, and so forth. And so therefore, yeah, you're going to have a lot more players towards that side of the country, right? Coming to California, Oregon, Arizona, that kind of deal. And like you said, since we've gotten more coverage across the nation when it comes to college football, we on the East Coast get an opportunity to see more Polynesian players, all right, because of the exposure through TV. 20 years ago or 25, whatever, you had regional football games. If you were on the East Coast, you saw East Coast games, a couple, unless they were big hitters or rivalries. But yes, they are big guys. It's just within their culture, they're strong. They're not everybody, like say Tulane, old lineman, but overall, they have a certain deal, right? When you look at, I hate to say it, but a stereotype, right? Black players, they're fast. Polynesian players, they're strong. You know what I mean? And so you get a bunch of them playing on the West Coast, the UCLAs, all of that, the Pac-12 per se. Now recruiting has changed, and recruiting has everybody's become national now due to technology. So now you're getting a lot of guys going here and there. You get a lot of South guys going to Oregon and the West Coast. You got a lot of West Coast guys coming east, North guys going south, South going north. And so now you're starting to get that mix up and that jumble up. That's it. Now, to what Chico was saying about just getting those guys, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think the way that recruiting is today, you go after any and everybody because you can, because you have the ability to. I don't think you have to go after one particular population that'll make your team better. That's just my opinion. But some coaches feel that way. Some coaches feel like I want to get my speed out the South. I want to get my old lineman from the Midwest and get my quarterback from out West. Some coaches feel like that. But it is what it is. So I'll just say it like that in a whole there, Ray. Hopefully I answered your question.
Okay. You did.
So, yeah. So that, like I said, and I'm not a Polynesian expert by no stretch of the imagination. But like I said, yeah, they play good football. They're good football players. But I don't mean all of them are. Just like every black dude ain't a good football player.
Right.
Right. Every tall dude ain't a basketball player. So, it's one of those things. But as a culture overall, that's just kind of how you look at it. You look at Manti Te'o, for example. Remember him, the linebacker from Notre Dame that got catfished? He was kind of famous for that. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah.
So
but he was a linebacker. Yeah.
He was a linebacker.
Yeah. I remember him. Yeah.
Junior Seau is one. There are quite a few. Matter of fact, for Miami Hurricanes right now, we got one in Francis Mauigoa, and his brother name is Kiko Mauigoa. And so you're starting to see a lot of those players, and it's plenty more. Those are just the ones that pop off the top. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson is part Polynesian. So quite a few of them.
And I forgot about Troy Polamalu. I did.
Troy Polamalu, there you go.
And I'm a Steelers fan, and I did not know Troy Polamalu was Polynesian. I did.
Yes, Troy Polamalu, 100%. Yeah. So they're ball players out there. Yeah, and again, anybody. It's kind of like here in the South, right? When you look at, on the West Coast, you probably think Mexican. When you think South Florida, you think Cuban. Maybe when you think New York, you think Puerto Rican, right? It's just different. They all Hispanic, but you think different cultures. It's the same type of deal. I guess that's the best way to kind of put it out there. Yep. All right, Ray. So you ready for the night? You gonna watch tonight?
Yeah. Are you gonna do the champagne room or what?
I can do the champagne room.
Okay, well that means I have to join. So I guess I have to join you tonight. So I can participate in that.
Well, come on.
So what is the champagne room like? What all goes on in there? What do you do? Am I able to see the game?
I don't know what you're talking about, Ray. I have no idea what you're talking about. Here's what I may do. I may do tonight. I may open it up to everybody. I may do that. I don't know if I could do that though. You know what? Ray? Because you've been hanging with your boyfriend.
I can have a trial run before I make a commitment.
You know what, Ray?
I ain't really ready to make a commitment yet. I got to test things out.
And see, that's what's wrong with the ladies on my show, except LMV and T. Hine. Them my ladies down now. Y'all don't be wanting to commit to old Coach, but Coach be committed to y'all. Y'all be listening to too much Steve Harvey and not enough Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? I understand how this works. I get how this works.
Wait a minute, Kevin Samuels, is that the one they found dead?
Hold up, now, but his words still live on. That's all I'm gonna say. His words still live on. Oh God.
Okay.
Nah, that's good. But DM me. You got a Twitter? You have Twitter?
No, I'm not on Twitter.
Email me, coachhayesfootball@gmail.com.
Okay, Coach Hayes Football at Gmail. And email and
Just
what?
email
So I
me.
can get the link or something?
Shh, Ray. Shh.
What?
Just email me. Just
Okay, all right. Coach Hayes Football at Gmail. I'll email you. I'll email you right now.
There it is.
It's a secret.
All right.
It's a secret.
Shh. Have a good one, Ray. Appreciate it.
Ow.
Lexus said I gotta watch myself. Hey, see, this is what I be saying, Ray. Y'all be getting me in trouble. I got Sheila from Colorado. I got Lexus, driver. I got Ray from Georgia. Sometimes a player got to do what a player do. It's just what it is. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, that's how they do it. I need to go shave. I look crazy. Anyway, all right, we got another call in the building. 1435 coming to you. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from.
What's going on, Coach? It's Terry from Baltimore.
It's who from Baltimore?
Terry from Baltimore.
Terry, okay. Yeah, I got you. Talk to me, Terry.
Hey, man, what's happening, man? Listen, Coach Prime got one more stimulus package in him. It's tonight.
Yeah.
It's tonight.
He got to have it.
I'm telling you, they're going to wax them boys. Because they're going to unleash them. But when they go to Utah, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this about the O-lineman. And I told you this before. My son played Power 5. Going on the trail with him and meeting a lot of these young O-linemen now, Coach Prime got a prime problem on his hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you know this. Real talk. Ain't nothing more arrogant than a good O-lineman that know he good.
True story.
Because he know he hard to find.
Yes, sir.
He's hard to find.
Yes, sir.
The other position is a good DN. They hard to find, and when they come in the room, you know it.
Yeah.
You can look at him and tell he a dog. Straight dog.
Yeah.
So all that chastising and all that Prime be doing with these old linemen, it ain't gonna work with them ones that's good, that know they good, man. And as far as the Polynesian go, unless he get a coach that's coming in there and developing, it ain't gonna work. He got to show a consistency to be able to develop good O-linemen. You got to build them up. If you really want to have a solid program, trying to get the 5-star, it don't work like that, because you think the wide receivers are arrogant. No, meet a good left tackle that know he good. You ain't gonna meet nobody more arrogant, because he know how rare he is. 6'7", 3-something, fast feet, good hands. Bro, you ain't telling them boys nothing.
Nah, you right. Listen,
but I'm gonna land my plane with this.
Yeah, go for it.
The last stimulus package is tonight. Go ahead, put your little pennies on Prime and the Colorado Buffs to cover the spread tonight. I think they 4.5 or something like that. They're gonna beat them boys.
It's 4. I think they are +4 right now. So they actually the underdog in this game.
4.
They underdog.
Exactly. They're gonna cover the spread and they're gonna win the game. So I got it on both. I got the money line and the spread.
So okay, what's the money line on here? 160?
I want to say, yeah.
160. Wow.
Yeah.
And the over under? What's the over under? 116? 64? 64 and a half?
64. I'm taking the over.
Listen,
I'm taking the over.
Y'all boys got it. I get my money from Old School and TB. That's why I get my stuff from Old School and TB. Hey, that's what we used to call back in the day, Terry.
Suffering succotash.
Suffering succotash. But you know what I call them, boys? You know what I call them, boys? Paymasters. Because the boys be AKA CTC, Terry. You know why I call them CTCs?
Why you call them that, bro?
Because they cut the checks. You know what I'm saying?
No, they cut the checks.
Yeah.
They cut that.
Yeah, they cut the checks.
Well, you keep getting your coins, Coach. Keep the platform going, and I hope more ladies call in because it's good to hear a lady's voice.
Yeah,
with all this testosterone.
Yeah, man, it's all good, man. But I'm about to get off of here in a minute so I can open up the champagne room. I got to mop the floor right quick and wipe the tables down because Ray was talking about.
She ain't know the rules. You don't never ask what go on in the champagne room.
Man,
you gotta tell her that, Coach.
She ain't know no better.
Don't ask no questions like that.
And we live, knowing the folks watching.
And we live. Don't ask what's going on in the champagne room. Didn't Chris Rock tell y'all that a long time ago?
They told us. But anyway, let me get moving up out of here, man.
All right, man.
Thanks, brother. All right. That was a good call right there. 4774 coming next. I'm about to get off of here, guys. I'm going to close. If you want to call in, go ahead and call in now. I'm going to lock it. And so I can get up off of this deal. I got to try to eat something too. I got to feed this cold. But hey, Rawhide, I need you to call in too, Rawhide. I ain't going to let you slide that easy. Call and talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Coach Hayes, what's going on, man? It's Sean Camp.
Sean, what's up with you, man?
I can't call it, man. Chilling here on a Friday night, watching a little Georgia State football playoffs and just chiming in with y'all boys for, the game start here in about an hour and a half or so.
Yeah, they about to get it in. Less than an hour, man. What's your thoughts on it, Sean, man? What's your thoughts on this game? Matter of fact, I know you've been following them closely. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
I was back out there last weekend, man.
Yeah.
Fourth time out in Boulder this year. I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan. 45 minutes from Athens, but been out to Boulder 4 times and hadn't been to Athens once this year. But
wow.
Anyways,
okay.
Man.
So what's your thoughts on the season then?
Any game this season that they need to implement this run game is going to be tonight just because the weather element there in Pullman, which I know it's going to be tough just because of they haven't run the ball so far, but they need at least 20 attempts tonight, man, at least.
Yeah, they got to, man. And that's not including Shedeur Sanders. I want people to understand because correct me if I'm wrong, none of those runs that he had last week were designed runs, were they? No.
Nah. Yeah,
right.
One of them, I want to say maybe because I remember watching it at the game last week. There was one, I think it was maybe in the fourth quarter. It was like 3rd and 7 or something. He had, I want to say, Jimmy wide open across the field on the crossing route.
And he missed it, yeah.
Tried to run for
it.
Like
3rd and 11. Yeah, 3rd and 11.
Yeah, 3rd and 11, yeah. So, yeah, most of the time, I don't think many of them are like, design runs, just him taking off. And I think last week he went into the game, said he wanted to go into Mike Vick mode. So I think he made a conscious effort to trying to do so. And yeah, I don't know if you saw that before the game, so he was going to go in Mike Vick mode. And I think he made a conscious effort to try to do that, which, at times it helped, it worked out. But down the stretch, man, I think he caught a flat tire or two, man, because he should have thrown it a few times. But yeah, man. Oh, also, man, just to I'll let you go, man, because I know you're feeling a little sickly over there. But I heard it a couple times. Chico the other night and Miss Ray earlier talking about the Polynesian players.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a little bit tougher for Prime them to get a couple of those Polynesians. I don't know if any of you all recall, but after the spring game, he cut one of the Polynesian legacies there. Oki Salavea, who was related to Sal Anise, who was the legendary quarterback there at Colorado. So a whole legacy of Polynesians cut him, and then shortly after, his cousin, who was Jalen Summy, the big defensive tackle, he ended up hitting the portal too, just because they all felt disrespected.
And that was a legacy deal, right? Kind of through Colorado, right?
Yeah, all the Polynesians, they're all related to Sal Anise, the guy played for Bill McCartney. And died of cancer back in the day. The one, if y'all ever watched Will Off, they still have his number 8 jersey hanging up in the locker room.
Okay.
But they're all related to him. And once that, it kind of burnt that Polynesian bridge. So it's going to take some patching up. So I know they had also had, what's his name, AJ Epinesa, that plays for Buffalo. Now, his little brother is like a top 20-25 recruit. And early on, I guess during the springtime, he came to Boulder and went on a visit or whatever, but you hadn't heard anything else about him since all that. So that's just something to keep an eye on going into the future, whether they are able to recruit those Pacific Islanders.
Wow. Well, like I said, I mean, some of those deals you got to, those are the kind of political moves that I think a lot of people don't realize coaches have to make some time to keep the legacy alive, right? Or to keep the pipeline, not the legacy, but the pipelines open. And hopefully he didn't sever that pipeline. Hopefully he can, sometimes you got to walk through. And sometimes there are coaches, believe this or not, there are previous coaches that do, I'll say this. There are some schools in Miami that colleges can't go to because how previous coaches treated that high school. They don't care who the next coach is. They don't want to support that school at all because how nasty they were done. And sometimes that happens. So hopefully either Coach Prime can mend that if it's broken or whatever the case may be. But that's, that's part of the deal. So when you start cutting stuff, you better know what you're cutting, right? Can't just go in there cutting some stuff all the time.
I'm a Georgia Bulldogs were able to infiltrate American Heritage down there, man. I'm not sure what
you brought it up. I didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah.
But that's what I was talking about. You got schools that American Heritage ain't going back to Georgia because the way they did them. And and so hopefully I think Kirby Smart trying to fix that. But anyhow.
Yeah.
It's all good. But let me push on, brother.
Coach,
Got a few more.
Get to it, man. Good talking to you as always. I'll stay plugged, man, and keep it up, bro.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man. All right, man. Camp in the building. All right, I got last caller here. We'll take this last call, 6012. Real quick, I appreciate it. I do want to give a shout out to somebody right here. Where did he go? Where did he go on the chat? Don't you run from me. I gave him a shout out earlier, but he just showed up. Hold up, because he said somebody he didn't get it. Oh, here it is. Y'all clap it up for Jungle Brother, the newest member. Welcome to the dark side, Jungle Brother. Welcome to the dark side, Jungle Brother. Oh, yeah. I told you.
The conference has been locked.
When you come in the dark side, to the left, we got pickled pig feet, still with a toenail on it, hot sausage. Over here, we got chicken sauce and pork sauce for you, baby. Come on into the dark side. Don't think I wasn't going to tell everybody. They see your name in green. They know you're a member. Anyway, I don't know why you two did that. They be hating on me too. Anyway, I have no idea. But welcome to the dark side. All right, let me take the last call. Y'all jump in at the last second. 6012 on you. Call or talk to us. You got 2 minutes.
Hey, what's going on, Coach?
What's going on?
Man, listen, man. Colorado, if they can't stop the run tonight, they're gonna lose. I mean, the spread is close. The over-under is high, but if they can't stop the run, they're gonna lose. They can't. Sorry, my fault. If they can't run the ball, they're gonna lose. I've looked at Washington State. They gave up 1, 2, 3, 4. They gave up 600-yard rushes all season. Against Arizona, they had 2 70-yard rushes, and Oregon had 2 100-yard rushes. So if they can't stop that run, they're gonna be in trouble. And if they can't run the ball, they're gonna be in trouble. It's gonna be cold. The passing, they're gonna have to run the ball outside of Shedeur tonight if they have any chance of trying to win the game.
Okay.
They both teams evenly matched, in my opinion. I'm looking at the stats of both teams, quarterbacks, running backs, receivers. Top receiver, they about the same statistics that Xavier Weaver and the other guys, running backs, they about the same as far as them rushing the ball. But like I said, man, if they want to get the 5 wins, it's their best chance to do it, because next week gonna be more rough than the rest of for the season. So if they don't win tonight, then you might as well. I think it's pretty much over and done with, for real, in my opinion. So I know people want to see him get to that bowl game, but it's gonna be tough.
I got a question to ask you, brother, if you don't mind. If you don't mind me asking, to eat a little bit of your time up here. There was a lot of talk. There was a lot of talk at the beginning. And again, I talked about them being 6-6. I looked at the schedule. That's neither here nor there. But there was a lot of stuff about the Vegas 3. I think it was a 3.5 wins, right? And I ain't gonna lie. Even me, I was like, oh, they tried Colorado with that, dog, based on looking at their schedule. I'm like, they tried. But looking at this, they ain't far off, though. I mean, they
No,
literally.
they're not far off.
like-
They had, I mean, they the people that had the over on Colorado 3.5 wins, they did win their bet. So they got 4 wins. So they weren't far off. So that's kind of crazy. I thought honestly how they was looking with the 3-0 start, I thought they'd probably get to 5 by now. Of course, everybody knows the big doozy up in the Stanford game, but this could have been they bowl game win tonight. I mean, they could have probably had it like UCLA, but definitely this way if they didn't get those games, because I was listening to somebody they was talking about has Colorado has this season been a success? I wouldn't say it's a successful season, even though it's an improvement from last year, because of course there was 1-11, but successful no matter who the coach is. People gonna say successful because it's Prime taking a 1-11 coach, but it don't matter who the coach is. If you go 4-6 and you lose, how many games they lost so far? 4 straight losses.
4 straight.
You're not gonna call that a successful for nobody. I don't care who you is, Prime or Bill Belichick or whoever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion.
And I'll say this. I mean, to be very honest, I mean, we talk about successful seasons. I know we say they've been in the dumps for a couple years, but to be very honest, I have to look it up. But I want to say they haven't just been winning one game for the past 20 years. Hold on. I want to say they had a 6-win season somewhere, and I don't think people even called that a successful season. They had hold up, right here. In 2016, they were 8-1 in the conference. They were 10-4, right? In 2016. Am I looking at the right? Yeah, I'm looking at the right team. If you look at it,
that's the last time I had to win a record. Yeah.
Yeah, but not even that. Can I be honest with you? If you look at it here, they are still on par for what they've been doing, even with the change. Let's just call it what it is. Let's go from 2008 when they had a 10-win season, 10-4. 2007, 5-7. 2017, 5-7. 2018, 5-7. 2019, 5-7. 2020, 4-2 because of the COVID, which was technically a winning season, but whatever. 2021, 4-8. And then last year, 1-11. So they're still on par with kind of what the average is of what they've been doing, even with other coaches. See, we go with 1-11, and a lot of people have been saying, oh, they've been bad. But they had 1-11 last year. But prior to that, four wins, 4 wins, 5 wins, 5 wins, 5 wins, 10 wins, 4 wins. And then 2 wins, 4 wins. So they right on par.
They about at their average right about now.
Yeah, right. So what I'm saying is they're right around their average right now. So do you call it a successful season? Maybe not so in the sense of on the field.
I see what you're saying.
Maybe on the field, but right now they're just on par. They're on par with what Colorado has been doing.
Right. That's what
the past
exactly what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't call it successful. I would call it an improvement from last season. But like you said, it's just about besides that 10-win season, they about basically rock steady from where they've been at in the past. So of course, off the field, it's been way successful. Everything been up, sales been up, notoriety been up, so tickets, games been sold out, things like that. And everybody know when Colorado is playing that's the new show. So they getting treated, even though they below 500 teams, they getting treated like they're a national championship contender. You know what I'm saying? Because they get the notoriety. It's like they get other teams' best shot, and they're not even that good. Somebody said that earlier today. I was on another stream. They said, "Will Colorado beat Utah next week?" Because Utah don't have nothing to play for. They not, Pac-12 championship or nothing like that. But I'm like, Colorado, the new show. You're not about to go in the Utah and think you're going to win, and they just going to lay down. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, and can I tell you this? Washington State fighting for bowl wins too.
Exactly.
Like they're not gonna lay down. Not like they in a bowl saying, "Hey, let's just ease up a little bit." They fighting to get into a bowl also. So,
exactly.
And they don't want to be last place, and they don't want to be last place in the conference. So again, that's another thing.
And on top of that, you don't want to lose nobody. You don't want to lose to Colorado. You don't want to lose to Colorado. You know what I mean?
Right.
That especially in the conference, you don't want to be. They only got one win against. You don't want to be the team in the conference that get Colorado that next win.
Right.
So
yeah. Like I want to be labeled a Colorado hater if I'm playing against them because I don't want them to win against me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm trying to be. I don't want to be the team that they beat. Like think about it. TCU, in that coach's mind, he's like, damn, I lost the game to these dudes, dog. Like in his mind, right? So that's what it is. But I appreciate it, man. Let me get out of here because I get off here so I get the champagne room open.
Yes,
I got Google Man on here to finish. Appreciate you, brother. Google Man, talk to me, man.
Hey, man, I think these boys can win tonight. But really, what has Deion Sanders been doing? Like, trust me, I told everybody, I love Deion Sanders. Before as a coach. So in high school, he coached his son playing quarterback. Deion Sanders played quarterback in high school and in cornerback, of course. He played cornerback his whole career, whatever. And of course, he did a little kick return and play wide receiver. But so when, of course, like some coaches, they call walk around CEO. I get it. But see, I'm thinking like Deion Sanders for like, I told you this. Me and you've been telling people before the season started about he can't go up there and play for these kids.
True.
But I've been watching Deion Sanders, like when he be on the sideline, just watch him. Like, so what I'm trying to get at is this. Do he coach the secondary? I know they'll coach offense, so what I'm trying to say is, so what Deion Sanders gonna always bear the brain to any school is the eye, because he's Deion Sanders. But at the end of the day, can Deion Sanders really coach? And all these people, them, man, like, they done been fooled, I guess, because, like, I don't think he really coach. Well, of course, like, now, Deion Sanders, like, I do think Deion Sanders love, like, I do think he loved the grind and the kids. But for example, like Nick Saban, like you know the real coaches. And so I'm not saying Deion Sanders ain't no real coach, but I'm saying, of course, like, he's young in the game for like D1 level. But really, like, Deion, hey man, he gotta do better. Anyway, man, I've been watching these boys. I told you after that first game, the Colorado Buffaloes is my second favorite team behind the Dallas Cowboys. I still with them, cause I love Deion Sanders, but hey man, like I'm trying to figure out like what did he like what is his main thing? So I don't get it. I've been watching all these games, but another thing is this: the Stanford game is really hurting them, and he lost. I think they lost two. I think they lost two of the games at the end. So now their record could be like they could have about 6 wins already. But anyway, I don't think they're gonna make a bowl game. And you right about the point about the other years, like. But the thing about it is that white man, his ass was on the line, so he went and signed Deion Sanders, and that was the best move he ever made in life because they making a lot of money now. But thing is though, I don't think right now it don't look like it's gonna come up to wins, but they got eyeballs on them now. Right. But for like winning, hey, I don't see it.
I like it.
Another thing, another thing is like, is that story true about what the dude said from Israel?
I don't know, dog.
That's gonna be messed up too.
That's messed up, dog. I'll say this. You know what? I will say this. You know, people can have their opinions about anybody, me, Chico, whoever. But if a guy is out here making content, putting in work and everything, I'm just being honest. I'm just calling it what it is. And the team that you trying to support laugh at you and make a video, bruh, that's beyond jacked up, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's beyond jacked up, dog.
Oh yeah.
But I tell people, dog, ain't no listen. The Canes may have done it about me. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, that's why I tell people, dog.
Come on, coach. See, look, I never did catch I did catch that part, but I wasn't thinking. I was talking about it. I was talking about what the dude was talking about, the Deion Sanders sons and all this shit behind the scenes. But you talking about Chico and a team?
No, the guy.
Oh my
said,
Lord!
Yeah, but the guy said
that's true. Oh yeah. Hey, real talk. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna laugh in his face. Is that true? Because
that's messed up.
Because he's a co-follower. He is. He deserves it. Now,
Google, man, I got to get off here. The game started in 22 minutes. I got to get something to eat there. Go ahead, man. Finish your last piece. I got to get out of here, man.
Okay, now, Chico.
I got food right here. I can't even eat. It's cold.
Chico come out like a real nigga to me, and I know he know football, but the Deion Sanders love fest. Hey man, I'm gonna call it like I said, and his problem. So basically he's blinded by Deion Sanders. So Deion Sanders can't do no wrong. And if that's the truth, I'm gonna laugh like I'm watching a Martin concert, Jack.
All right. Listen, I love it. Google, man, I got to get out of here, dog. I love you, bro. Appreciate you. I'll be here in the post game, man. Instead of that Madden, I know you got a losing record in Madden right now. Cut it out. All right, bro. Bye.
Yeah.
All right, that was Google, man. For y'all that don't know, he know each and every player, even though they prom dates. Y'all leave Google, man, alone. Anyway, real quick, I'm gonna say this. For all the members out there, if you're a member, come hang out in the Champagne Room. They wanted to open it. I wasn't, but I'm gonna open it. We got 625 people in the building. Like I said, I say that Colorado definitely wins this football game, but I do believe they have to establish a run game of significance. Free my dog, Cavassier Smoke. Come on. You get it? Cavassier Smoke. Cavassier Smoke. Free Cavassier Smoke. Come on, man. Work with your boy. All right? Work with me. Excuse me. Also, Rawhide, you got to hit me up, dog. You ain't hit me up, Rawhide. I want you to call in. But anyway, what was I going to say? I don't even know what I was going to say. But we about to get up out of here. I'm going to go with the score prediction, 40-37. Late field goal by Mata in the building. A late field goal by Mata for the win. But I do think it'll be somewhere in the 7 to 8 point range. It'll be a last second score, where they have to go for 2, something like that. Kind of like the Arizona deal last week. I think it'll be kind of in that range unless they run the rock. But we definitely will be here for the post game. As soon as it's over, we'll be rocking. In the meantime, all my members, I'm going to put in the member section. Come check us out. We'll be in the Champagne Room. Parental advisory. It ain't PG like it is on here. So if you got kids, tell them to go to another room or put your headphones on, because we be having music playing and all that other good stuff. So anyway, that being said, Coach, I'll holler at you. See you in a few hours. Peace. Somebody passed me my cane juice, got me around here sick. Rawhide's trying to steal my women. The other ladies calling in, they finding out about each other. I don't know what to do. Lord have mercy. I got to call Lexus. I got to call Sheila from Colorado. I just got Ray. Oh, Lord. What I'm going to do here, Lord? L and V be getting mad at me sometimes. T. Hines be like, wait a minute. Oh, Coach got 2. I got to get a whole new cell phone number, Lord. My Lord. Oh, Lord, I'm still live. My bad. Hey, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.